When I was planning on publishing one epic year, I faced one of the biggest decisions an indie author has to make. Do I enroll my book in Kindle Unlimited, or do I go wide and distribute everywhere? It sounds like a simple choice, but the reality is complicated. See, both strategies have very passionate advocates. Both have clear pros and cons, and both can make or break your publishing journey. I've been through this more than once. I've chosen KU. I've considered wide, and I've seen what happens when you commit to either path. Now, I promised in a previous video that I would dive deeper into the mechanics of this choice, and today I'm delivering. So if you're staring at your KDP dashboard, hovering over that little enroll in KDP Select box, this is for you. Let's define the terms. Let's get the definitions out of the way straight away. Kindle Unlimited. So this is Amazon's subscription service. Essentially, it's like Netflix, but for books. Readers pay a monthly fee and they read as much as they want to. You, the author, get paid per page read. But here's the catch. To join, you've got to enroll in KDP Select. That's a 90-day exclusivity program. So while you're in it, your ebook can't be sold digitally anywhere else. Going wide is the exact opposite of that. You distribute your ebook across multiple platforms like Kobo, Apple Books, Google Play, Barnes & Noble. You sacrifice KU success, but gain a broader global footprint. But remember, this exclusivity only applies to ebook. You can still sell your paperbacks and hardcovers wherever the hell you like. So the case for Kindle Unlimited. So why do so many authors stay within the Amazon garden? Number one, instant visibility. Amazon prioritizes KU books in their search results. If you're new and struggling for traction, KU will give you that big boost. Number two is page read royalties. A reader might not risk $4.99 on an unknown author, but still would borrow your book to read. If they read the whole thing, you might earn just as much as you would from actually selling the book. Number three, the power of binge readers. Some readers can devour 10 plus books in a month. If you have a series, KU turns casual browsers into binge readers, and that's a reliable income. And four, it's easy to manage. One platform, one dashboard, one set of reports. It just simplifies everything. In my experience, when I published book one in April 2025, I knew visibility would be a struggle. The result was that Kindle sales were modest at first, but those page reads, they built the momentum. Binge readers binged and then rolled straight into book two when it came out the following month, and book three when it came out a month after that. The trilogy worked perfectly because they were hooked and they stayed. The downsides of Kindle Unlimited. It's not all sunshine and rainbows over Amazon. Exclusivity limits your audience. You're shutting out people on Kobo, Apple, various other digital libraries. Number two, the revenue uncertainty. So this is a complicated one. KU pays from a global fund. The payout per page fluctuates. In 2024, it was £0.003. It's not even a penny per page. A 300-page book would have earned you about £1 for a full read. Number three is Amazon dependency. This is a big one. If Amazon changes the rules tomorrow, your business changes overnight. And that risk scares the shit out of a lot of people. Number four is it's not ideal for all genres. KU thrives on binge genres like romance, sci-fi, and thrillers. If you write a very niche non-fiction or poetry, KU might be a ghost town for you. Now, before we go into pros and cons of going wide, If you're finding this video helpful, give me a like, and I have a load of other videos and a load more coming up. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out when those come out. So the case for going wide. Number one, it's a diverse income. You aren't reliant on Amazon. Sales come from Kobo, Apple. They can come from different places in different countries. It cushions the blow if Amazon do decide to change their algorithm. Number two, global reach. In some countries like Canada, Kobo is the main source of books. Going wide lets you reach readers that Amazon just can't. Number three, long-term growth. Wide is a slow burn. You won't see instant spikes, but you do build a steady stream that grows year after year. Number four, library access. Through Draft to Digital, for example, you can get into actual libraries, which is a great way to find new readers and basically just support your local library. So the things I considered when thinking about going wide, I debated going wide after the early success of the trilogy. But at the time, my readers were overwhelmingly on Amazon, and going wide would have meant sacrificing those KU page reads, which were a huge chunk of my income. And it seemed silly to sacrifice that for a maybe elsewhere sales-wise. So I stayed in KU, but I'm keeping going wide in my toolkit for the future. So the downsides of going wide. It's hard work, frankly, and you're going to need a lot of patience to be able to make a success of it. Number two, more work. You're looking at multiple dashboards, multiple royalty reports, multiple learning curves. Number three, the marketing is harder. You have to drive readers to multiple stores to maintain universal links. Number four, no KU page reads. For a longer book, you're going to be giving up a major income stream. Some genres were built for KU. Things like romance, sci-fi, thrillers. Others do better wide, like non-fiction, literary fiction, and children's books. Why? Because binge readers dominate KU. If your readers are selective, or if you're selling to educational institutions, then definitely go wider. So money, KU versus wide. So let's look at the numbers for a 300-page novel priced at $3.99. In KU, a full read gets you about £1 to £1.50. A sale at 70% royalties would net you £2.80. KU pays less per read, but usually it delivers way more volume. Wide pays more per sale, but fewer readers might find you early on. For one epic year, the bingeability of the trilogy was what made KU the winner for me. Hybrid strategies in the best of both worlds. The thing is, you don't have to stay in one lane forever. Some authors launch in KU to build the hype, then pull the book wider after a few cycles. Others keep one series in KU and another wide. It's all about experimenting and figuring out what works best for you. So, how do you decide? You need to ask yourself 5 things. 1, where are my readers? If it's romance, you'll find them on KU. If it's business, probably should go a bit wider. Number 2, fast traction or long-term stability. Number 3, how comfortable am I with risk? Don't put all your eggs in Amazon's basket if you're nervous. Number 4, series or standalone. Series, you're probably better with KU for that binge quality, but if it's a standalone, maybe go wider. And number 5, simplicity or complexity. What does your life outside of being an author allow you to do. So what have I learned from one epic year? KU gave me the visibility that I just couldn't have reached otherwise. Those page reads turned casual browsers into hardcore fans. Yes, staying exclusive limited me, but I feel like it was the right trade-off at the right time. I may go wider in the future, but I'll do it with a clear strategy. And I certainly won't be doing it on a whim. So which is right for you? Unfortunately, there is no universal answer. If you want fast traction and binge readers, KU. If you want global reach and independence, go wide. For me, KU was the right call. For you, it might be different. The only wrong choice is just not choosing at all, because freezing up at the decision stage is the one thing guaranteed to cost you readers. You must remember that you and your books should both be recognized, no matter what the platform.